Good afternoon. This is a mid-afternoon Tuesday morning slash afternoon Ching. A little confusing, but what the fuck? What do you expect? I had to get clearance on this story because it was a little weird, and I didn't want to make anybody hurt. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Seems yesterday everybody was either working or at school, except for me and Minnie Kelly Ripa, the little scene-stealing midget. We're watching TV and, I'm doing paperwork, and all of a sudden the doorbell starts ringing. So, I secure Kelly in her little chair and buckle her down. That takes a minute or so, and the idiot is playing the 1812 overture on the doorbell. You know what I mean? It's kind of annoying. And I'm going down the stairs. It's 2 flights. It's an L-shaped stairway. And kiddingly, I noticed a blue shirts in the front door. I'm used to EMT'S, EMS's, CPLs, everybody, the uniformed people coming in and out of this house. So I screamed down, "I'll be there in a fucking minute," and I'm smiling to myself, thinking, well, they'll get a kick out of it, And they actually did. It seems when I got to the door, there were 2 police officers there. So when I opened the door, I said, "Can I help you fellas?" And they go, "Is everything all right?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" They go, they ask me who I am. I give them my name. They ask me my phone number. The address. I'm like, "Hey, stooge, you came here. What's my address?" You know what I mean? But needless to say, somebody stuck a sign in the office window. I didn't know it. But it said, "Help us." And somebody driving by the house viewed this sign. Can you see it? Help us. Help us. Yes, that's in the window of the house. So these 2 gentlemen officers proceeded to question me for a moment, and I blamed it on one of the kids, all knowing. I blamed it on Melissa's husband or Tony, the other roommate slash EMT, thinking, it was a prank, not knowing it was my lovely coughing up phlegm niece. So they're looking at me. I go, "No, everything is fine. I'm babysitting the kid." And they go, "Are you sure everything's all right?" I'm like, "No, the blood should be dripping down the stairs from the bodies I stabbed." So I said, "Would you like to come upstairs and check the place out?" But nothing to hide. So they get to the top of the stairs, and the cop looks over. He sees little Kelly Ripa in her little chair with her doll, and then they look down at me, and because I was on the bottom landing, and the one cop kind of snickered, like, like, "Yeah, Mr. French, huh? Yeah, all right, Mr. French." So I thank them for checking, because God forbid something, Now I know I could just stick a sign on the window and wait for a stranger to pass. Because my niece, when admitting to it, said it's been there for like a month. What, nobody gives a shit for a month? You know what I mean? If I see a sign that says "Help us" in a window, yeah, maybe I'll check it out, you know what I'm saying? Or I will call the proper authorities. So to make a long story short, I'm like, I remember the sign being in the one window, and I had taken it out, you know what I mean? Because I thought something like this could happen, you never know. So I'm looking out the window, and the cops are just standing on the sidewalk shaking their heads, looking at each other. So I open a window, I'm like, "Hey fellas, can you point out the window that this fucking sign's in?" You know what I mean? So they pointed out the window and proceeded to laugh and drove off. So it's not a really exciting story, but the moral of the story is, don't put a fucking sign that says "Help us" unless you need help. Now, many of my roommates need some form of help, mind you. Melissa has a very horrible cough, and the other 2 are just fucking nuts, you know what I mean? Speaking of which, here he comes. I was supposed to wait for him, but I did blame him at first. All right, look, have a good day. DTM, CPL, whatever. I'll catch you later. Sure. No, I will. I'm going to do another one later, I'm telling you. Oh, here comes Tony. And they all thought it was fucking funny. I was worried, you know what I mean, that, they would be upset. And they thought it was all funny. You know, say, oh, he didn't have his glasses on, he didn't see. I'm used to fucking I'm used to guys in uniform, you know what I mean? Coming to the house every time. They're all dressed in blue, you know what I mean? So from now on, you know, I'm going to demand the EMS guys dress in their white shirts, and cops have to wear a hat like on Adam 12. I mean, these guys didn't have hats on. They had a fucking hat like, you know, Martin Milner or the other guy from Adam 12, you know, with a badge on the front. Hey, that's a fucking cop, unless it's a security guard, and, you know, they're usually armed with a flashlight, and I wouldn't even open the fucking door.
Ching, we don't have white shirts. White shirts is officers and supervisors. You think we work for a living? Fuck that.
All right, this is what I deal with. All right, Sean, say something. Usually he's the one that walks into my room in his underwear. He's playing deaf and dumb. Sean! Sean! Oh, I hate him. Sean! You son of a bitch. This is a mobile camera right now. Like the fucking Channel 7 news team. Oh, he locked the door, the son of a bitch. Well, this is what oh, I'm sorry, Tony. This is what they have on the fucking door of the room I'm in. Look at the caution tape, zombie caution.
He's holding it shut.
Like I'm some he's holding it shut, is he?
Yeah.
You get the point why I'm a fucking whack job now. It's... Oh, Christ. She's sick. I really should... Ah! Got him! That's the one smart ass. Hold on one moment.
I'm sorry. We don't want any Bibles.
Tell everybody how funny it is, Coffee. Riley, you want to say anything? Jesus Christ. You can't shut up half the time. Now you're not saying anything. Riley, get away from Mommy. It could be the plague. This is why I need that special medication I take. All right, I'll catch yous later. They're killing me.